Creatine is a widely used supplement for muscle growth and athletic performance. Studies show 45% to 75% of athletes use it. But what happens in the body when you take creatine? Is it safe long-term? We'll explore its effects on muscle and brain function, side effects, and its value as a supplement. Creatine was discovered in 1832 by a French scientist who extracted it from beef. It's a naturally occurring molecule synthesized in the body from glycine, methionine, and arginine. The liver is the main site of creatine synthesis, with smaller amounts produced in the kidneys and pancreas. A 155-pound man typically stores about 120 grams of creatine, with 90 to 95% in skeletal muscle tissue. The rest is in other tissues like the brain, heart, and testes. The body produces 1 to 2 grams of creatine daily, but it can also be obtained from food or supplements. Rich dietary sources of creatine include red meat and fish, with 1 to 2 grams per pound. Vegetarians and vegans have lower baseline creatine levels, impacting performance, but supplementation can compensate. Creatine enhances energy production and ADP recycling, crucial for muscle contractions. Muscles store only enough ADP for a few seconds of intense activity. Creatine phosphate helps regenerate ADP from ADP, allowing sustained energy production and delaying fatigue during high-intensity exercise. This results in increased power output and improved performance in activities like weightlifting. Creatine promotes muscle growth through increased water retention, leading to cell volumization and a fuller appearance. It enhances anabolic signaling, stimulating muscle protein synthesis, and improves recovery by buffering lactic acid buildup, reducing soreness and fatigue. A 6-week strength training study found men taking creatine gained 2 kilograms more muscle than a placebo group. A meta-analysis of 22 studies showed a 14% increase in lifting performance among creatine users. Creatine also benefits brain health, enhancing memory, reasoning, and mental processing speed. The brain stores phosphocreatine and relies on ADP for optimal function. Creatine supplementation can enhance memory and reasoning. A study at the University of Sydney found creatine improved working memory, increasing participants' ability to recall number sequences by 20%. Individuals with creatine synthesis disorders often suffer from cognitive impairments, highlighting its importance. Creatine is generally considered safe, but some concerns persist, such as a single study suggesting it may increase DHT, linked to male pattern baldness. Most research shows no significant increase in testosterone or DHT from creatine supplementation. If predisposed to hair loss, monitor changes, but creatine alone is unlikely a major factor. High doses during a loading phase can cause bloating, nausea, or diarrhea. Solution: stick to 3-5 g per day or spread doses throughout the day. Water retention and weight gain. Creatine increases intramuscular water retention, leading to 1.5 to 3.5 pounds of weight gain in the first week. This is not fat gain, just water stored in muscles, enhancing performance and muscle fullness. Kidney strain? Myth debunked. No evidence suggests creatine harms kidneys in healthy individuals. However, those with pre-existing kidney conditions should consult a doctor before use. How to take creatine for best results. Loading phase. Optional but effective days 1 to 7. Take 20 g/day, split into 4 doses, to saturate muscles quickly. After day 7, drop to 3-5 g/day for maintenance. No loading approach. Simpler, slower, just take 3-5 g/day. Muscles will fully saturate in 3 to 4 weeks. Timing. Doesn't matter much, take it anytime. Post-workout, morning or night. Consistency is key. Best form. Creatine monohydrate, the most studied, effective, and affordable form. Avoid fancy alternatives. Final verdict. Should you take creatine? Yes, if you want. More strength and power in the gym, faster muscle growth, improved recovery and endurance, enhanced cognitive function. No, if you have kidney disease, consult a doctor first. You're already getting enough from diet, meat eaters may see smaller boosts. The bottom line, creatine is a safe, well-researched, and highly effective supplement for athletes, gym goers, and even those looking for mental performance benefits. While minor side effects like bloating can occur, the overwhelming evidence supports its use for both short-term performance and long-term muscle growth. If you want to dive deeper into how to optimize creatine dosing, check out my full guide linked in the description. And remember, while creatine is powerful, it's not a magic pill. Pair it with consistent training, proper nutrition, and recovery for the best results. Advanced creatine protocols for specific goals. While the standard 3-5g daily dose works for most people, advanced users can tailor their creatine intake for specific athletic objectives for maximum strength gains. Stack with beta-alanine. Research shows this combination improves high-intensity performance by 15% more than creatine alone. Timing strategy. Take 5g creatine plus 3g beta-alanine 30 minutes pre-workout. Loading phase. 0.3g/kg body weight for 5 to 7 days, about 20g for 70 kilograms individual. For endurance athletes, modified loading, 10g/day for 5 days followed by 3g/day maintenance. Sodium co-ingestion helps with creatine uptake during prolonged exercise. Race day protocol, 5g creatine plus electrolytes 2 hours before competition. For cognitive enhancement, longer loading phase, 5g twice daily for 2 weeks, brain creatine stores saturate slower. Stack with omega-3s, synergistic effect on neural membrane health. Cycling strategy, 8 weeks on, 4 weeks off for sustained mental benefits. The science of creatine retention. Understanding how your body holds onto creatine can help optimize supplementation. Muscle saturation timeline, loading phase, 20g/day 80% saturation in 3 days, 100% by day 7. Maintenance phase, 5g/day full saturation maintained indefinitely. Without loading, 5g/day full saturation in 28 days. Factors affecting retention, muscle mass. Larger individuals may need higher doses. Training status. Athletes retain creatine more efficiently. Insulin sensitivity enhances creatine uptake. Take with carbs. Caffeine may slightly decrease retention. Space intake by 2 hours. Debunking common creatine myths. Let's examine the scientific truth behind widespread creatine misconceptions. Myth 1. Creatine causes kidney damage. Reality. 20+ years of research shows no adverse effects on healthy kidneys. The science. Creatinine levels may rise, normal response, but this doesn't indicate damage. Myth 2. You must cycle creatine. Reality. No evidence supports cycling. Continuous use is safe and effective. Exception. Those using very high doses, 10g plus daily, may benefit from occasional breaks. Myth 3. Creatine leads to water retention under skin. Reality. Water is pulled into muscle cells, not subcutaneous tissue. Visual effect. Actually creates a leaner appearance by enhancing muscle fullness. Special populations. Who benefits most? While creatine helps nearly everyone, certain groups see exceptional results. Vegetarians/vegans experience 20 to 40% greater performance improvements than meat eaters. Recommendation: 5g daily with vitamin C to enhance absorption. Older adults, 50+ combats age-related muscle loss, sarcopenia. Shown to improve strength by 14 to 25%, bone mineral density by 3 to 5%, cognitive function equivalent to 5 to 8 years younger. Post-surgical patients, accelerates recovery by reducing muscle atrophy by 30 to 50%, improving wound healing rates, maintaining strength during immobilization. Cutting-edge creatine research. Emerging studies reveal exciting new applications. Neurological protection, shows promise for Parkinson's disease, 30% slower progression. Longevity potential. Animal studies show 9 to 12% lifespan extension. Human trials demonstrate reduced biological age markers. Practical supplementation guide. Best products include creatine monohydrate, look for creepier certification, micronized creatine for better solubility, and buffered creatine to reduce bloating. What to avoid? Liquid creatine degrades rapidly, ethyl ester has poor absorption, and proprietary blends are often underdosed. Cost analysis. Generic monohydrate costs 10 to 20 cents per day, premium brands 30 to 50 cents per day. Avoid products costing greater than $1 per day as they offer no added benefit. The future of creatine science. Ongoing research explores nanotechnology delivery systems, topical applications for skin and hair health, gene expression modulation, and space medicine applications. Troubleshooting common creatine issues. Creatine isn't working for me, may be due to genetic non-responders, poor absorption, or inadequate training stimulus. Managing bloating and digestive discomfort. Try gradual loading, buffered forms like Crealkaline, and timing adjustments to avoid taking on an empty stomach. Unexpected weight fluctuations. Normal initial 2 to 5 pounds gain is water. Rapid 10 lb plus gain may indicate excessive sodium intake. Measure waist circumference to distinguish water versus fat. Elite athlete protocols. Competition timing for power sports and endurance events, and weight class athletes cycle off 1 week before weigh-ins. Peak performance stacking. Strength focus includes creatine 5G+, citrulline malate 8G+, sodium bicarbonate 300 mg. Endurance focus includes creatine 3G+, beta-alanine 4G+, electrolytes. Recovery enhancement. Post-workout includes 5G creatine plus 50G whey plus 3G leucine. Injury rehab involves 10G/day during immobilization to preserve muscle. Women and creatine. Special considerations include hormonal synergies, dosing differences, and aesthetic advantages like muscle definition and cellulite reduction. The gut-muscle axis. New frontiers reveal microbiome interactions, GI health benefits, and supplement synergies with prebiotic pairing and postbiotic enhancement. Long-term use. Decade-plus data shows no adverse kidney/liver markers, maintained strength advantage, lower risk of injuries, and anti-aging effects. Discontinuation effects. Muscle strength loss over 8 to 10 weeks. Cognitive effects show no withdrawal, but a gradual return to baseline. DIY creatine assessment. Personalize your protocol with response evaluation, muscle saturation check, and when to adjust dosage or discontinue use. Beyond the gym, lifestyle applications include sleep optimization, high-altitude adaptation, and metabolic flexibility for greater fat utilization.